Mathematics. It's everywhere. From the smallest particles that make up our world to the vast galaxies that spin in the cosmos. But here's a question. Did we create math or did we just discover it? And if we discovered it, could it be that math itself is the language of the universe? Or perhaps something even greater, a hidden code from a higher power or force that governs everything? For thousands of years, humanity has used math to solve problems, build civilizations, and understand nature. But many wonder, did we invent math as a tool to describe the world? Or was math already out there waiting for us to uncover its truths? This debate goes deep into philosophy. One idea is that math wasn't created by humans at all. Instead, it exists independently, and we are simply discovering it. Think of it as uncovering hidden layers of reality that were always there. For example, we didn't invent the fact that 2 + 2 = 4. That relationship was true long before humans were around to notice it. On the other hand, some argue that math is a human invention, a creation of our minds to make sense of the world. Regardless of which side of the argument you fall on, one thing is clear: math works. And not just here on Earth, it works across the entire universe. The universe itself seems to operate with a mathematical precision. Everywhere we look, from the structure of atoms to the rotation of galaxies, there are patterns, ratios, and constants. The Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio are two examples. The Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers where each number is the sum of the two preceding ones, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and so on. What's fascinating is that this sequence appears throughout nature, in the spiral of seashells, the arrangement of leaves on a stem, and even the spiral arms of galaxies. The golden ratio, approximately 1.618, is closely related to this sequence and appears everywhere in nature, art, and architecture. It's as if this ratio represents a fundamental pattern embedded in the very fabric of reality. Why? We don't know for sure, but it seems that nature and the universe are built on mathematical principles. Just take a look at your finger. The fingerprint spirals just like the way your hair whirls at the crown of your head. Why is this? Even our bodies reflect these patterns. The proportions of our faces align with the golden ratio, showcasing a mathematical beauty to the natural world. It begs the question, why is the universe so deeply entwined with math? Spirals are a recurring theme in nature, from the shape of hurricanes seen from above to the structure of DNA. Galaxies spin in spirals too, and the laws governing these spirals follow mathematical rules. Galaxies spin because of gravity and angular momentum, both of which are described mathematically. Now, not all galaxies spin in the same direction, but they all follow the same mathematical principles. This universality suggests that mathematics isn't just a human invention to explain the world, it's a fundamental aspect of how the universe operates. Who or what set these mathematical laws in motion? Why does math govern everything, from the motion of galaxies to the growth of plants? Here's where things get really mind-blowing. What if, for every galaxy, there's another twin galaxy spinning in the opposite direction? Picture a mirror image of our galaxy, where time itself moves backward. This concept challenges everything we know about physics, time, and reality. Some scientists have even proposed that, if we discovered antiparticles moving backward in time, we might be looking at evidence of an alternate universe. It's a reminder that, while math gives us a framework to understand the universe, there's so much more we haven't yet uncovered. Is the universe like a computer code? This brings us to an intriguing idea, the simulation hypothesis. What if the universe is like a massive computer program with mathematics serving as the code? In a computer, everything is built on code zeros and ones. In our universe, everything can be described using numbers and equations. As we explore the universe, the more we see how everything connects through these mathematical principles. Consider the way light and sound interact with our world. When you see a rainbow, you're witnessing light refracted through water droplets, creating a spectrum of colors. The path of light can be described mathematically, showcasing principles like angles and wavelengths. Now, think about sound. When you strike a guitar string, it vibrates, creating waves that travel through the air. The frequencies of these waves determine the pitch we hear. Just as with light, the behavior of sound follows mathematical principles. The connection between light and sound raises intriguing questions. Are these two phenomena governed by the same underlying mathematical truths? And could they reveal deeper secrets about the nature of reality? As we delve into the interplay of light, sound, and math, we begin to uncover the harmonies that might exist in the universe, an intricate dance reflecting a greater design. We all know certain frequencies can move small particles. What if we could unlock the secret frequency to move heavier objects? Perhaps the ancients tapped into this secret. From the spiral patterns in galaxies to the interplay of light and sound, the universe is filled with mysteries that all seem to point back to math. Whether we see math as something we've discovered or as the fabric of reality itself, it's clear that mathematics is not just a tool for understanding the world. Water is a fascinating substance that exhibits behaviors governed by complex mathematical principles. For example, its unique ability to exist in three states, solid, liquid, and gas, creates patterns and structures that are mathematically predictable. Imagine a frozen lake. The way ice crystals form intricate hexagonal patterns is not just random, it follows mathematical rules. Similarly, when water evaporates, it creates vapor patterns that can be analyzed mathematically. This interplay of water and math extends to our weather systems, where the dynamics of fluid motion can be modeled with astonishing accuracy. Here's something truly intriguing. The geographic latitude of the Great Pyramid is about 29.979 degrees N, a number that closely matches the speed of light, 299,792 meters per second. Is it just a coincidence? Or could the ancient Egyptians have tapped into something we don't fully understand? We may never know. What we do know is that the Egyptians had an advanced understanding of mathematics. They used geometry and precision to build these massive structures. The pyramid's design, for example, seems to reflect the golden ratio, a mathematical principle seen throughout nature and art. If you compare the pyramid's base to its slant height, the ratio is very close to 1.618. A number often associated with beauty and harmony. Whether the connection to the speed of light is a coincidence or something more, it's clear that ancient civilizations like the Egyptians were highly skilled in math, engineering, and astronomy. Their achievements still inspire awe today and remind us how much there is to discover. Could the universe be governed by a higher order? This question leads us into one of the most profound mysteries at the intersection of math and metaphysics. The deeper we explore, the more we encounter mathematical constants that seem to suggest an underlying order to everything in existence. But what is the source of this order? Or even a hidden code that we're only beginning to unravel? When scientists talk about the fine-tuning of the universe, they refer to the fact that the conditions necessary for life to exist are remarkably precise. The strength of gravity, the charge of an electron, the speed of light, these are all constants that, if altered by even the smallest amount, would make life as we know it impossible. But why are these constants so finely tuned? If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. Until next time, join us for another adventure into the wonders of the cosmos.